Hi, this is Janice. I know I have talked to you about me writing the book and the reason why I wrote the book, I Am a Survivor. I'm not going to tell you the reason why I wrote the book. What I'm going to tell you is some things that's in the book. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you like this that I wrote the book, I Am a Survivor, because I am a survivor. And the reason why I came up with the name I Am a Survivor, it was because of a song from Reba McEntire, I Am a Survivor. I love that song. And so that's what stuck with me. Now, the thing about it is that some of the things that happened to me is that, let's say, in 2010, I crawled around my car for $21, which it was 22, but I got $21 because the other one went behind the wheel of the passenger tire. So I had my husband to get that one when he came out the bank. But I crawled around the car, back in the passenger seat when the ambulance came, and I had took and passed out a total of 7 times, mind you. So that was that. When I got to the hospital, I flatlined. Not one, not two, but 3 times I flatlined. Guess what? The first time I heard a voice, some voices that would sound way, 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 way off. Then the second one, the voices got closer till I felt the pain. Oh wow! When that third one hit, I said, "Do it again, I'll knock you out." The reason why I said that is because it hurted so bad. Till this day, I can feel the pain. Now, I was in the hospital during that time for 15 days. They found out I had a blood clot. While I was there, I wound up with staph infection. The day that I was supposed to be leaving, I woke up, I couldn't breathe. So they decided to keep me for the next day rather. So then, when I got ready to go, they told me that I had an enlarged heart. I didn't care. I just wanted out because I had been in there 15 days. Plus, I've been in another hospital for 9 days, 3 days before I went into that one. So I was ready to go home. That next day, I couldn't breathe. Went back to the emergency room from the first hospital. Doctors told me, Miss Holloman, I just want to tell you, you got an enlarged heart. You may want to get a second opinion. I said, you are my second opinion within 24 hours. Okay. So by the time I went to my heart doctor, because I have a heart problem, I asked my doctor, I said, when your heart become enlarged, do it ever go back down? He said, no. He said, but yours did. Wonder why? Because I'm a survivor. Now, dig this. My husband couldn't wake me up from sleep apnea, severe sleep apnea all night. I couldn't breathe. I told him he could hit me over the head with a hammer. So that's just how weak and how much I did not care. So the thing about it is, I sat in the chair all night long. He couldn't get me out the chair. So when my son came over, he said, Daddy, Mama looked like she dying. Her eyes is orange. And I had just sat down at the foot of the bed after coming from the restroom. And I looked in the mirror. I'm like, I was black as soot. Now, I'm like, I'm dying. So he said, okay, I'm trying to get her dressed before I call the ambulance. He said, no, you need to call the ambulance now. Then get her dressed. So when they got me there, they said, oh, she's not going to make it. So we just need to put her in the IC unit. After they took me out the room and they was rolling me and I came to for a minute. And I heard that. And they said that. I said, you lying because I'm not dying. But mind you, on this, I felt so serene at that moment. And I always said I'm going to fight no matter what it took. I said, but I was tired. I was at peace. And I felt so serene. I said, just let me take this last breath. And I'll let go. I took in the last breath. And as I was exhaling, I felt my life leaving out. Then I said, Janice, wait a minute. You walked around your car, kept passing out for $21 last year. You can endure this. You can fight this. I said, wait a minute. Start talking to myself. Now I was talking to myself. I said, wait a minute. I'm not ready to go. I can't go. My family need me. I said, Heavenly Father, I cannot go. I said, I'm sorry. I got to fight. So I fought back. Here I am. I'm a survivor. I'm serious of survivor. What about the time when after one of my scar tissue removal, I had my surgery. They was trying to wake me up. I woke up. But guess what? My body didn't. I'm laying there saying, can you hear me? Why can't you hear me? I'm awake. I'm awake. I was trying to make tears come down my eyes. I was trying to move my eyes. I was trying to move my lips. Nothing moved. I had a pipe in my mouth from oxygen. And my mind went, somebody is trying to kill me. They put at the oxygen thing, they went and put some bad stuff in there to kill somebody. But they got the wrong tube. They trying to kill me. So I'm like, okay, only thing I could do was take my teeth and squeeze the tube. I held on that tube for about 2 or 3 hours, mind you, to close it. After a while, I found, I'm like, please move, please move. They kept trying to talk to me. I heard every word they say. Then finally my left hand moved and I grabbed the pipe and I start pulling it out. One of the nurses said, no, Miss Holland, you can't pull that out. If you pull it out, you will not be able to get it back in if something going wrong. So my body went limp again. And I stayed like that for 8 hours. I heard everything that went on. I heard when they called ICU unit to make room for me, to put me in there because they were saying that I wasn't going to make it. So, mind you, believe me or not, I said, I'm not going. I laid there. I said, body move. Move now. I talked to myself for 45 minutes before I had my body to move. And right before they called and said they got room for me, I moved. See, I'm a survivor. Now, in 2015, I fell, hit my back, broke it in 2 places, plus broke my neck. But guess what? I had no one to help get me up. I got up on my own, walked in the house, laid down. Next day, my husband took a picture, saw the bruise. Didn't go to the emergency room till days later. Took pictures, went to the doctor, whatever. 2 months later, I woke up in the middle of the night screaming. I went to the emergency room. They did x-rays with the second doctor because the first one wouldn't do it because he said it was an old injury. All right, so I came home, but on my way home, I had a barf bag. I barfed in it, and it was this big black round ball that I had, and it was smooth, so smooth and jelly-like. All right, so we went to the emergency room, left the emergency room, and went to the drugstore to get my medicine. Went home. I said, I'll look at it when I get home. Looked in the bag, and I called my husband. What is this? What do this look like to you? What color is this? He said, black. I said, come on, let's go. We're going back to the emergency room. Went back to the emergency room. By that time, they changed doctors. So I had a female doctor. She said, what is it that you want me to do? I told her to say, find out exactly what's going on. I don't care what kind of test you run. Please find out what's going on. She ran the test. She came back. She said, Miss Holloman, you got 2 spots in your back that is broken. How are you walking around here for 2 months? Okay? Now, mind you, that's what she said. And I just looked up. Months later, after